Hey friends, it's your lady again, and I'm back with another interesting topic. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, my name is Pearl. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, consider to do that today. It's fun here. Please click on the notification bell also so that you would always get notifications each time I upload videos. Thank you. And to my returning subscribers, thank you very much. So today I'm going to be talking about something very interesting, like a very, very interesting topic for women. Yeah, I'm talking about abuse in marriage. A lot of women are being abused in their marriages, but they don't even know, like they don't have a clue that they are being abused. Even though they are not really happy, but they don't call it abuse because a lot of people think like if a man is beating a woman, that's abuse, which is physical abuse or violence, like physical abuse. So a lot of people count on that as abuse. But I can tell you that a lot more women are being abused that they don't know. I'm going to be talking about the kind of abuse that women experience that they don't know until after many years. They may not even still call it abuse, but their patience may just be done, like they can't take it anymore. And that's when you see them speaking out, which is not really good. So I'm going to address this topic today because I want a lot of women to know. Now we have what we call physical abuse, which is when a man is beating a woman. Then we have what we call emotional abuse. We have what we call verbal abuse. We have what we call financial abuse. And financial abuse and verbal abuse can actually lead to emotional abuse as well. Do you know why I say this? If a woman does not have control over her own finances, and also if a man talks to a woman without respect, like he's talking to his house girl, like he can just tell her any word that comes out from his mouth, that is abuse, verbal abuse. Then now, if the woman cannot take decision when it comes to her own finances, like you are the man, of course, fine, you are the head, nobody's taking that position from you. But you are the head does not mean the woman is nothing. When it comes to her own money, at least she has the right to make decisions, but some men still want to make that decisions and want theirs to stand. So now, how do you control financial and verbal abuse? If you notice that a man is talking to you disrespectfully, there's need for you to address it. Call him in a very kind manner, like in a very respectful manner, and explain to him how you feel each time he talks to you disrespectfully, each time he yells at you, or like make you feel less of a human. If there's something he's talking about, he should say it in a better way. And especially when the man does not mind if people are there, he doesn't care, he just talks to you anyhow, wherever and whenever. That's seriously not good. Like it's really, really bad. And a lot of women are going through this. Their husbands talk to them like they are piece of shit, they are piece of rag. Like you understand, they are nothing of any worth. Just tell them whatever they want to tell them at any point in time. It is not good. What about if the children are growing up and they see their father talking to their mothers like this? The children may not like it, but they will still grow to think it's normal. And you see the boy child will want to copy that. This woman may be very, very patient and she may just be managing and putting up with it. But if that boy eventually grows up and get married and he's doing that same thing to his wife, do you think his wife can put up with it? No. A lot of women has left their marriages because of verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Let me tell you, emotional abuse can kill a woman faster than even physical abuse. Yes, it can kill because this woman is not happy. It's seen all over her. When you see her, you can tell that she's not happy, even when she's not speaking out. So a lot of women go through that and it's not healthy for them. It's showing all over them. Okay, now, how do you control financial abuse? I know that it is normal for a man and a woman to save together, right? To have a joint account. But I have also seen situations whereby women had to break off from that joint account. You see that I've seen like a much older friend tell me that she had to stop putting money in the joint account with her husband. Why? If the man wants to take money, he doesn't need her permission. He takes it whenever he wants. If he wants to buy something, he buys. But if she wants to buy something, she had to tell him, or she has to tell him that she want to buy something, and he will ask him what, why, and why are you going for that expensive thing? Then if he sees that it's too much, he will disapprove. And when he disapproves, she cannot touch that money. Nobody will be happy that you are working and yet you don't have financial freedom. The reason why a lot of women would say, I no blame her now, not because I know dey work, because I dey work now, I get my own money, shebi as I wan buy something, and for me to just go take my money, buy the thing. But how about a woman that is working and yet she still cannot just go take money and buy the thing unless she gets approval? That can be like painful, very painful. But even if you don't want to speak out, you may think it's okay. You may just try to take it as, but down deep in your heart, you know that it's not okay. And you don't know how to address it. So it's eating you up. It's not nice. You understand? So I have another friend. Okay, this woman now, let me tell you how she stopped. The first older person is a lot of people, but I'm just using two. Now, how one stopped, she said she just told her husband, daddy, sorry, oh, I don't want to put money in that account again. I just want to manage my money by myself. So whatever is there, I'm not taking, I'm leaving it. I just want to start saving by myself. And the man was like, okay, if that's what you want. And that's a very nice man. But if it's the domineering one, he will say, oh, they have started advising you. Okay, you've started growing wise, right? Okay, I can see. You are now having gods. Your muscles are expanding. You know the way these men are. So he will make an issue out of it. But this very nice man, I was like, okay, dear, no problem. And that was how she started keeping her money by herself. At least she had her freedom. She can buy whatever she want to buy. She can do whatever she want to do with her money. That woman was able to break out from that financial situation that she was having. Then another woman said, when they had a joint account together, that she would need to tell him when she needs money, and he would know whatever she needs money for, because he must ask. And sometimes he will say, no, you cannot give that amount. He decides what you give or what you spend. At the point in time, she like, why am I going through this? I work for this money. I should be able to do whatever I like with my money without having to take excuse from anybody, because that's your money. You worked for it. So you know what she did? She stopped. She still also did not collect whatever they had in their account. She just went to open her account and told her husband, I've opened a new account, so I'm no more putting money in the joint account. That was how she broke out from that joint account, that this joint savings that they had. You understand? These two women, they have, like, they were able to stand for themselves. But a lot of women cannot stand for themselves. They are just there, it's eating them up. They cannot speak out. You cannot spend any money without giving detailed explanation why you want to spend that money or what you want to spend that money for. And this is your money. So I'm of the opinion that women can contribute to save with their husband, but all their savings should not go in there. You are not a slave to this man. Marriage does not make you a slave. Be wise. Marriage does not make you less of a human. You have brain. You grew up without this man. You met him at the very mature stage of your life. So you've been taking care of yourself. You've been doing things. Does that mean that everything you've been doing before you married this man, it's not right? Like, you've not been doing them right? You've been doing things right. So think about that. Don't let a man overshadow your thinking, your reasoning, your brain. Like, the man will just overshadow it and make you look less of a human. That is an abuse. But a lot of women don't know. So ladies, I'm giving you this advice. You can save with your husband. It's not wrong. But don't save everything that you have. Don't save all your income. If it's 20% you want to save in the joint account, put 80% in your personal account, and you don't owe him explanation how you use it. Loyalty, submissiveness is different from foolishness. That's your money. You worked for it. If people have plans as a family, then you people can decide how you want to execute that plan. It doesn't have to be the man saying how he wants that plan to be executed, and you are now under obligation to bring everything that he asked you to bring. Or no, it's supposed to be a joint thing. A union is between a man and a woman. Not it's even though the man is the head, it's just the head. In the area of headship means you are taking the lead, but it does not mean you are the decision maker. It's very, very wise for a man to carry his wife along in decision making. It's very wise for a man to respect his wife, to see her like somebody that has um wisdom, and believe that yes, this woman would have something beneficial to say. Not for him to think that as far as I'm a man, I have decided, I have thought about it, this is how it should be. Then his own is just to come and tell the woman, okay, I have decided that we do this, we do that. So from next week, you're going to be bringing everything you have and put it there so that we can achieve these things fast. No, no. Every woman needs to be part of decision making. If you respect her and if you see her like a reason, like somebody that is wise, if you see her like a matured person, a woman that is wise, right? You would be able to allow her make decisions with you. Like throw it out. Wife, how do you see this? Blah blah blah. People will discuss it together. Sometimes when they say two heads are better than one, you can take good decisions by yourself, but sometimes you bring it to your wife, you will now say that, oh, it's true, actually, that point that she made, that contribution that she made, further enriched whatever the situation was. That I think, to me, I think I'm a very wise person. Like, I used to think, oh, I can do whatever I want to do. But sometimes when I tell my husband, I want to do this thing, he tells me his mind. When he finished telling me, I'll say, "Can you?" So if I didn't say that to him, this wise point that came out, now I wouldn't have heard about it. You understand? But even though I know that okay, fine, I can do things right, but telling him, I got richer with what I needed to put together to achieve whatever I had in place, like in my plan, right? Now, assuming I did not tell him, I would have made that mistake, and I will now come. He will now say, "Oh, you would have done it like this." I'll say, "True." It's already late by then. So the same applies to the men. Your wives should know what you're planning, that their decision counts. Allow them to say it. Allow them to express themselves. Give them free will. Don't let a woman be in the house like she's a subject. You understand? A wife is not a subject. She's a mate, a marriage mate. Marriage mate. You see, mate. Mate. No matter how old you are, at the head, of course, she will give you your respect. Every woman knows that she should respect her husband. And respect, like I said, is not foolishness. It's not. You know what to do. You know how to respect him with your speech, your doings. You know how you involve him in whatever you're doing. If a woman is giving you this respect as a man, please do not take advantage of her. Do not override her because, okay, she's giving you respect. No, don't see her as a less weaker person. See her as your wife, your the one that compliments you, your half, the half of you. That's what she is. So treat her like that. Okay, women, please, I am going to tell you this lastly. Like I said earlier, not only those that are being beaten are going through, are in abusive marriages. Not all that are being beaten, okay? Some, they are emotionally abused, that their self-esteem start dropping. Some of them, their joy starts dying. No more joy, no more happiness. They are just there and they don't know that they are being abused until maybe when water don't pass Gary. It won't make sense. A friend of mine was telling me about her friend that was abused for many years and she never knew. She never knew. Though she knew that she was not happy, things were not going right. But she didn't see it as an abuse. I'm making sure you know experience is the best teacher. It has happened before. If not, all this video will just be waste. So she didn't see it like an abuse, but she knew that things were not right. They were not the way they were supposed to be. But she was still trying to be loyal. You know, women like to be loyal. They don't want issue in their marriages. They don't want problems. So they just. But finally, that man left her. And when the man left her, she started talking about everything. It was when she was now talking, she realized that, oh, she has been in an abusive marriage for many years. For many years. That woman needs time to heal. She needs to see a therapist. She needs to she needs to take time to come out from the trauma, because gradually you may just be going into a traumatic situation and you will not even know. You will be going into depression. You will not know. You will just be sad. Your self-esteem will drop. You will just be seeing yourself as less of what you are because of the situation. So do not give room for that, okay? That's the topic for today. I'm very happy to share this topic with you, and I hope you find this very interesting as well. Please put down in the comment section below if ever you've heard about any kind of abuse that a woman or any women are going through that they don't know, they don't see it as abuse, put down there. Maybe I'll be able to mention that if I'm talking about abuse that women go through in marriages on any of my videos again. So put it there. Like I always tell you, I want to learn. I like to get people's opinion. Please comment. Just tell me the kind of abuse you know that women go through that they too don't realize, or even if they realize, they don't have control over it. Let's know so that we'll be able to educate even the young ones that are coming, so that they too can do things right and avoid this kind of abuse. Okay, not only physical abuse should we avoid. All of them are not healthy for us. They are not good for our mental health. So we need to make sure that we are not into any of that. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your time. Please, 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 if you haven't subscribed, just click on the red subscribe button now, and it means a lot to me. Also, friends, share my videos. Please share. Share to your friends. Share on your WhatsApp status. Share on your Facebook page. Just share on any social media platform that you use. Share. Do it for your girl. Do it for your girl. Thank you. So I'll see you again on my next video, right? Until then, stay safe. Bye. Love you.